Sorry.
Television, we can cut that out.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No.
Am I allowed to throw the bird or no?
No.
Oh. That's really unfair.
My house, my rules. Just saying, I should have gone someplace else. You knew what you were in for, right? I should mention that Georgia and I have known each other for a very long time. I'm older than her.
By a lot.
Not that much, sweetheart. But Georgia and I did our very first book signing ever together at a Borders in Ithaca, New York.
That was a disaster.
It was a disaster, but we had fun.
We did have fun.
And we became fast
We did have
friends.
fun. I don't think we signed any books.
No, what? I said
that
one.
poor woman you chased down the aisle.
No, I didn't chase her. Bonnie chased her.
No, Bonnie had nothing to do with that.
This
We
is
were like,
a
hey, we're having a book signing. Come on over here.
Revisionist history. Revisionist history. I'm just saying, I have pictures to prove it.
All right.
But maybe not. If not, I can invent them. That's what Photoshop is for. So I've heard. Not that I would know, but I have heard that. KG McGregor in her keynote, in her wonderful keynote speech this morning, thank you, KG, talked a little about the impact that our work has on readers. And in thinking about and listening to you all talk about loss and how it affects what you write, when you are able to put those emotions on the page that are so fresh and so real to people, tell me a little bit about the feedback that you get. I mean, I know for my part I've gotten some extraordinary correspondence from people who said, you know, thank you for putting words to what I feel and for letting me know that I'm not the only one who feels that. So let's talk about the role of that kind of feedback and what it means to you, knowing that you've laid yourself bare, in essence, on the page. Tell me about something special that you've gotten that has really touched you. Marianne?
Nothing from this one yet, because it's
too new.
just fresh out.
It's too
Yeah.
new.
Yeah, I have. This one really bothered me. I don't even remember which book she was referring to at the time. This was a few years ago. But I got an email from someone that was. I printed it out, and I think it was 3 pages long. I mean, and she just poured her heart out, and she was saying that she knows that I write fiction. She understood that, and she was making that clear. But she was looking for solutions. She was looking for hope, for answers, for something to lift her up. And she said, you can do that with your characters. And she said, is there anything you can do for me? You know, that here's my story, basically. And she told me her story, and it was sad, and it was disheartening, where you're thinking, you just want to be able to reach out to somebody like that and just give them a hug and say, I don't know if this is going to help, but the sun's going to come up tomorrow. And it's going to look better. It's going to be better. It's kind of like some of the stuff that we've been going through with the bullying and everything now, where you want to reach out to these kids and say, don't lose complete hope here. Don't wash it away and say, this is the way life is going to be, and I'm not going to put up with it. You know, and yet you can't. I mean, you don't know who this person is, and you're thinking, oh, geez, you know, I write fiction, and then you think, okay,
You're not a brain surgeon.
I know, yeah, I'm not a psychologist, although, you know, people think you are. Like, well, and I was talking to Jean about teaching, and it's the same.